Welcome to My Journey podcast. I am your host, Beefy Starchild. Thanks for listening. Today, we're going to talk about what's going on in the world. What's going on in the world? Like, really, what's going on? The way that I see it is this. Our free will is being chipped away and chipped away and chipped away. And we've given it away and we've given it away and we've given it away. And when I realised that this is what was going on, when I actually realised, I started doing some things to find out if what I was finding out was actually true. So I did some experimentation with the system in real life, and it's turned out that everything that I believe to be true is absolutely true. And I am a sovereign being, which means that I have as very little to do with the system as possible. There are several things that we do have to be in contact with them about, but if you stick to your guns, it gets less and less and less. At the moment, the information that is the most important that I believe that everybody needs to know at this time is that the legal name is owned by the state and your body is owned by you and nature. You are a natural being. You have life. You're not a robot. You're not a tin of beans. But your legal name is a corporate entity. Did you know that? If you have a look into it, right, it's called Maritime Admiralty Law. And what they've done, get this, right, what they've done is they've registered you, or had you registered, conned your parents into registering you into a system, a legal system that is not for your highest good, right? And it appears to be about money, so we'll just stay there at the moment. They register you with a birth certificate, and that means that that legal name is on a register. That means that you are owned by the state. So what they've done is they've taken ownership of you, but actually they only own the name. Do you see where I'm coming from? They own your name and they teach you through your life to associate yourself with your name so deeply that if somebody says to you, "Who are you?" you say your name. Just think about that for a minute. It's happened to all of us. There's nothing to feel ashamed about or feel silly about or anything like that. But these things are important now. Your legal name is not who you are. Your legal name is just that. Your legal name. You are a living being. You don't even know who you are. That's what this life journey is supposed to be about. We're supposed to self-discover. We're supposed to self-realize. We're supposed to learn who we are and what we can become. That's what we're here to do. And we've been trapped into a legal system because we've trusted the system and we believe that the name is who we are. So if somebody said to you, "What's your name?" Not what's your name, "Who are you?" you would say your name. Generally, you would say your name. Who are you? So the name, let's just narrow this down. The name belongs to a social structure. So therefore, you've got social pressure. because you're expected to remain the same person all of your life. But that goes against your nature, because your nature is meant to evolve and grow. We're supposed to be finding out who we are, but we're just associating ourselves with a name. We're not discovering anything about ourselves. We're not evolving. We're not growing. We're not expanding like we're supposed to be doing, because we think that that's who we are and that's it. That's a done deal. Every time somebody asks you for your name in a corporate capacity, they say, "What's your name?" What the small print is this. Now, I'm the small print. When a corporation asks you for your name, I'm being the small print, right? The small print says, you are about to enter into a legal contract with a corporate entity. You will be, from this moment forward, treated as a corporate entity only, and you will no longer be expected to be human or natural in any way, shape, or form. We are about to take you from your natural status, which is under natural law and the law of the land, and we are about to take you into maritime admiralty law, which you don't even know anything about, and you don't even know that we're doing it. And so we are about to take you into the great deception of the age. End of small print. How does that make you feel? Because every single time you use your name, that is the small print behind the request for your name. A nice way to put it, a nice simple way to put it, is that your name is your Monopoly piece, and you are entering into a game of Monopoly that you don't know about. Be under no illusions. This deception is killing us. This deception has enabled the system to program us with programs that run so deep in our subconscious that they will take years to deprogram out of you. And you have to do it while you're asleep, because they've gone in to your subconscious. And that's where they've put the programs. They've hijacked you, literally hijacked your consciousness. And so, to not go too deep into it at the moment, your legal name is a contract, and you need to be aware of this. Please share this information. Your name is not your name. Your name belongs to the Crown. They own your name. Register is registered to the Regis, which is the Crown. The state owns your name. When they ask you for your name, they are taking you onto a pirate ship because you're helpless. How does that make you feel? How do I know this? How can I be so certain that what I'm telling you is true fact? Well, I have been on a journey up to now. And now, if I use the legal name, I say, I will use the legal name only because there is no alternative. I'll use it as an access point into your realm, into your services. But I am not being the legal name. I am not acting as if I am the legal name. Because you see, that's another thing. If you use the legal name, which obviously you do day in, day out. But when you do, you're actually committing fraud. You're actually committing fraud against yourself. It is the deepest form of self-incrimination that there is on this planet. Using the legal name, not only are you being tricked into maritime admiralty law, a completely different legal jurisdiction, but you're also breaking copyright law because your name is copywritten with the Crown. Can you believe it? So that's the only reason that anyone ever really gets taken to court. We live in a natural world, and there are natural forces that we would call God, right? They are many. There's many forces in this realm, right? And there are natural laws and universal laws and cosmic laws. And the system is breaking those laws by getting us to break their laws. Does that make sense? It's layers on layers of laws. And in this realm, we're supposed to be living by the natural laws, but actually we're living by the legal laws. And the legal laws are frauding us into committing fraud. Every time you use your legal name, you are committing fraud against yourself because you are breaking Crown copyright law, and so they can do what they want with you when you do that. It's sick, really. I'm going to come out and say it. It's absolutely sick. And I'm sick of it. And we need this into the public domain, this information. It needs to be in the public domain. I have contacted every single level of government, and every single level of government, even up to the High Church of England, are legally not allowed to speak to me for legal reasons. They have been advised that they are not allowed to discuss the birth certificate with me for legal reasons. That's how real this is. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast on My Journey by Fifi Starchild. Thank you.